No, Princess Zelda! Welcome to part 27. I did not want to talk over this very important scene that just played. The one where Princess Zelda sacrificed her spirit to save Midna the Imp. We won't see Princess Zelda again until the end of the game. Spoilers! Yeah. And as you saw, Hyrule Castle is now surrounded by a diamond-shaped force fields, which means we cannot go back to it again until the end of the game. Spoilers! So yeah, let's go on. Let's get that one thing that can possibly turn Link back into human mode. Alright, I'm giving up on saying Hylian. In the meantime, Monkey! We haven't seen you since the Forest Temple, have you? Oh my goodness. Oh, hi there, hello there, puppet things, yeah. Ugh. Man, those things are the source of nightmares. Ugh. Anyway, we saved the monkey, and she will give us some valuable intel that we need to proceed on into the woods. She's going to reveal that there is another section of the woods, which just so happens to contain the Master Sword. Yay! What an amazing coincidence. And of course, to get there, we need to initiate Midna jumping. Come on. Alright, hop. Just hop, 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 and more hopping, and... You know, Wolf Link's balance must be incredible if he is to stand on these things for a good while. But, yeah, whatever. And we see more of these bridges here that are from the Forest Temple. Again, just wait for the wind to blow in your favor and just go across. You know, it's a little hard work just to get to a special blade, but remember, this is not just any blade, it's the Master Sword. And is anyone surprised that the Master Sword is in this game? I'm not. I mean, it's a Zelda staple since A Link to the Past. I mean, you cannot have this game without the Master Sword. I mean, come on. Of course, be careful of these swinging longs. Don't get knocked off. Time your rope climbing carefully. And on the other side, we will see another Howling Stone, which means we will learn a new technique from the Golden Wolf. song is done. Now show me your location. Blah, blah, blah. Show me where you are going to be at. Come on. We're waiting. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Hurry up, hurry up. And he is outside of Hyrule Castletown, the southern entrance. Joy. That was strange. Anyway, now that we know the location of the Golden Wolf, let's head on into this cave and head on towards the Sacred Grove. And this place looks kind of spooky, kind of eerie, but there's something familiar about it. I can't put my foot on it. Anyway, nearby is another Howling Stone, and this one will have a different reaction from the ones that summon the Golden Wolf. And it also plays a familiar tune. Let's listen, shall we? This is what happens when you howl near that special Howling Stone, which has the Triforce symbol on it. It summons this thing! The source behind those strange puppet creatures that attacked the monkey earlier. And folks, this imp thing, this here is the Twilight Princess version of the Skull Kid. Yes, the Skull Kid, a resident of the Lost Woods, one that has been known to harass people in the Lost Woods, one that has been known to cause mischief, willingly or not, via Majora's Mask, and here it's causing mischief to Wolf Link and Midna, and this is going to be interesting. Essentially, we have now entered a game of hide and seek, and we are, well, so far so good. We are fighting the imp, and believe me, this imp makes Midna all cuddly and stuff. You want to hug Midna after encountering this imp. It's like the game wants you to like Midna more than this imp, because this guy is a constant pain in the rear. I mean, way up the rear. I mean, he summons these puppet things that will try and swipe at you, and they do a good deal of damage to you. And trust me, your newly restored charge attack will get a workout, believe me. And the thing is, this place is so confusing. I mean, you can get lost easily, and I suspect that this was once the Lost Woods sometime in the past. I mean, if you just listen to the music right now, it's a variation of Saria's song, you know? Oh, that familiar tune that makes one all jolly and happy. And it's also the theme of the Lost Woods, not only in this game, but in Ocarina and Majora's Mask as well. So, yeah. And the thing is, the Skull Kid is also playing this tune. In fact, when you are close to the Skull Kid, you will actually hear him play that ditty on his horn, which resembles actually the Deku pipes from Majora's Mask when you are Deku Link. And yes, Midna, I know, shut up. I don't want to talk to you right now. I'm trying to find the other imp, the other annoying imp that's more annoying than you. And, you know, I like to take this time to, well, explain that Midna will go through like a little subtle change, as it were. from this point forward, you will hear a more softer tone with Midna because, well, after having a brush with death, it can change one's person. It can change one's attitude. So yeah, and also the fact that her witnessing Link and Zelda's sacrifices for her. I mean, she definitely has an attitude change. So. Alright, here you are. Alright. Basically, we just have to hit the Skull Kid 3 times and he's on the way. And that lantern does not help. Now, in the past Zelda games, these Skull Children will have these wooden faces with like beady eyes and a duck beak. This Skull Kid right here has more of a creepy looking face. In fact, this face reminds you of the face of the moon in Majora's Mask. Now I know it's a little shout out to that game, but if this is the same Skull Kid from that game many hundreds of years later, then maybe some influence from Majora still remains? Who knows? And if this is not the same thing from Majora, then, well, game developers, you've creeped me out here because, again, this is a source of creepiness. No wonder this game is T14. Although I'm not really that bothered about it, the younger version of me would have. In fact, kids, I don't know if you are creeped out by this or not. I mean, or because of the graphical nature of this game, it just looks plain old silly. It's up to you, really. Alright. Also, the thing about Zelda here, about Zelda giving up her spirit, her essence, her Triforce of Wisdom, this, of course, allows Midna to now interact in the light world without harm. See, that's kind of convenient, don't you think? It's all nice and whatnot. And even though she will be a bee, she can't exist physically in the light world. She still has to hide under Link's shadow once Link regains human form. Once again, I've given up on calling Link Hylian. He's human. I mean, except for the pointy ears, he's, for all intents and purposes, he is human. I'm just going to give that up right now. He is human. The end. Even the game acknowledges that he's a human. So why fight it anymore? Anyway, once we hit him 3 times, he will open this passageway, and this passageway will lead us to a mini-boss encounter with the Skull Kid. Of course, I'm making sure I get some hearts first, because I don't want to get into this thing dangerously low, but, oh well. There's nothing else you can do, just go on in, just go on. And once we drop down here, the mini-boss fight begins. Come on. Why are you so surprised? I made it through your little thing. At this point forward, he will teleport around this arena, and he will blow his Deku horn to summon more of his creepy puppet things. And it looks like he has an infinite supply, or whatnot, because they're appearing out of thin air. And while these serve as a distraction, our main target is the Skull Kid. So just go up towards him and attack him like so. Now it's a little harder to hit when he's on those higher platforms, so just take your time. You should beat him, no problem. And he'll summon more and more of these puppet things in ever-growing numbers. Now he'll get a little smarter as this battle progresses, because if you try to go near him like so, he will teleport to a different location in this area. The best chance to attack him is when he blows his Deku horn to summon more of the puppets to attack you. So, come on. There we go. There. One more and he's dead, and this one will be a little bit more difficult because, first of all, he's in a higher ledge, and more of these puppet things appear. Seriously, Uncanny Valley right here. So, was the Skull Kid bored all these years? Did he make these puppet things to harass people? And I just don't know anymore. And again, this place, This place does remind me of the Lost Woods. Again, this is probably the Lost Woods, just under a different name. And also, well, first of all, he's dead, thank God. Well, not dead, he's defeated. So, yeah. He'll teleport away, and he will open the path into the Sacred Grove, so we can go in and get our Master Sword. As I was saying, the Sacred Grove, this game is not its first appearance. In A Link to the Past, there was also a Lost Woods that contained the Sacred Grove, and it too had the Master Sword. So this is a nice little shout out back to that game, as it were. Well, anyway, that's done. However, there is one more puzzle that we have to do before gaining access to the Master Sword. The first thing you want to do here is stand on the Triforce crest, and any smart Zelda player will know that standing here, you have to play Zelda's Lullaby. Yes, howl that Toon Link, howl it! Arr, and so on and so forth. And once the howling has been howled, or something. I said once that tune has been howled. There we go. That's better. This little thing will appear, and we are going to play a little challenge right here. A little game, as it were. These stone statues, or concrete statues, as it were, will have Tron lines and will come to life. Ugh. And our goal here is to lead these guys back to their guarding location. Only by doing so, we will gain access to the Master Sword, and Link's human form will return. Now, think about this, though. They will go in the same direction you will go. For example, if you were to go right, they were to go right. And if you were to go up, they were to go up, and so on and so forth. Now, if they are trapped, essentially, on a non-moving platform, they can't move, obviously. And the thing is, though, if they run into you, you'll have to start all over, and that sucks. But if you do the exact pattern I'm doing right now, you can get both of these guys back to their proper places in no time. I mean, it's just a matter of timing your jumps and knowing which way these guards are facing. Yeah, these guards are facing in the opposite direction, so if one is going left, the other will be going right, and so on and so forth. And with one final leap, they will be on their squares. Yay. There's the path. Thank God. Yeah. Sacred place, yeah. Sacred Grove. Come on. Alright, let's go claim Link's new sword, and then the fun can really begin now. Yep, here it comes. Prepare to see this scene once again.
General match. For the neck engine. But meant like the spirit ball. As that's it, what gone what you? There you're gone wrong, have you? And that change with those new purified sabers. Bow to catch you to General. I just stop. I have to go with you're a cozy.
So now we can use the Master Sword. Big deal. I mean, you can even switch between the Ordon Sword and the Master Sword if you want to, but I'm keeping the Master Sword equipped for obvious reasons. But the most important thing is, now we can switch between Human Link and Wolf Link at will. Finally, something interesting. All we have to do is call on Midna. She will transform us to Wolf Link or Human Link if we ask her. And this opens up a whole new slew of possibilities. For one, we can actually use all those war points we have killed monsters to create. And we have created a lot of war points, which means we can pretty much go anywhere we want to, do whatever we want, well, most of whatever we want. And, well, we are going to actually take some time and explore Hyrule now that we have some time to kill. So, anyway, we will begin exploring Hyrule and getting things in Part 28. Bye-bye now.